What's going on, option investors? It's Henry, and today I want to share with you 3 different LEAP options that I'm going to be buying in 2022. I've picked stocks specifically that are in niches that I believe will explode. Rather than paying to buy 100 shares, a LEAP option is much cheaper, but it still lets you control 100 shares of the stock. I'm going to go over specific strikes for each stock with a brief explanation on why I'm picking that stock to outperform in 2022. Let's jump right into it. And go ahead, smash that like button for me. All right, the first stock is in genomics. You won't have any problem finding stocks that could soar in this category. Make sure you still diversify. Obviously, this isn't financial advice. The stock is Vertex Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol VRTX. This stock sticks out in the genomics space. The company currently enjoys a monopoly in treating the underlying genomic cause of cystic fibrosis. It's building a promising pipeline. Vertex, its partner CRISPR Therapeutics, plan to both file for regulatory approvals by the end of 2022 for a gene editing therapy that effectively cures blood diseases, and Vertex could even have a potential cure for type 1 diabetes in clinical development. This is how I would play the stock using LEAP options. Let's jump into my screen. All right, guys, VRTX, Vertex Pharmaceuticals. I'm going to show you guys the options right now, but quickly, I want to take a look at the chart. Basically, this stock has been picking up a lot of heat. The momentum has completely shifted, and we have seen this stock pretty much take off. I mean, if you look back into October 5th, this was a $177 stock, and currently it's sitting at over $214. All right, let's trade Vertex options. We're going to go to January 20, 2023 for a LEAP option. Now, taking a look at the option chain, I'm going to pick an option that is just in the money, but I don't want to go too far into the money because it does become very expensive. As we go lower here, these option premiums will be very expensive at $5,600. However, if I go too far out, then also they're going to become a lot cheaper, but your chances of breaking even are going to be pretty slim to none because, as you can see, you need the stock to rise a lot. I mean, it goes up to 52% if we were to pick the 320 strike price. So yes, it's becoming cheaper, but also it's becoming harder to make money. So you want to go for a sweet spot. For me, that's going to be an in the money option. I'm looking at the 200 strike just because it's nice and easy. 200 strike, it's going for $40 worth of premium. So your break even price would be $240. Now, expanding this option, you guys can see here that the implied volatility isn't actually that high, which is a good thing because if you think about it, a high implied volatility means that the premium is going to be very expensive. Now, if you're buying options, you want the premium to be less expensive and not more expensive. Here, 38 is actually very reasonable because many of the more growth stocks will trade for around 40, 50, or even 60 implied volatility, and something like Coca-Cola might be in the low 20s. However, 38 is a very good sweet spot, and in fact, if the stock continues to pick up momentum, not only can you make money as this stock goes up because you have a LEAP option, which benefits from a rising market, but also if implied volatility increases, you can also make money even if the stock stands still. Now, the delta here is 0.64, so you have a 64% chance to make money with this option. If VRTX rises to $280 per share, you'll double your money in this scenario. The next stock I have for you is going to be a play on the metaverse. It seems like nearly everyone is talking about the metaverse after Facebook changed its name to Meta Platforms and unveiled its ambitious strategy for building the virtual universe. Estimates vary on how much money might be made in the metaverse, but several analysts project that the amount will be in the trillions of dollars annually. Nvidia should be front and center as the metaverse market explodes. The company has already launched its Omniverse platform for 3D simulations and design collaborations. Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang thinks that one of the components of this platform, Omniverse Avatar, could have an addressable market of $40 billion per year. But perhaps the biggest opportunity for Nvidia is in supplying the graphics chips that will be needed to power metaverse apps. The company's graphics processing units, or GPUs, are considered by many as the gold standard for gaming systems today. The metaverse seems very likely to boost the demand for Nvidia's GPUs in a huge way. That said, let's take a look at what I would do with LEAP options on Nvidia. Nvidia stock has been a very interesting play. Over the past 3 months, Nvidia stock is up 32%. So this was a $207 stock. Nvidia went as high as $333, and currently it's sitting at $279. I believe that Nvidia can again break through the $300 mark in 2022. Click trade Nvidia options. Now again, we're picking the expiration date. Before, I picked January 2023. That is technically a LEAP option because it's just over 1 year. However, I've seen many successful option traders in my private Discord go for shorter term options that are maybe 3 to 6 months and still have a lot of success. So for Nvidia, I would look at something like January 17, 2022, but for consistency basis, let's go back to January 20, 2023 and go with this. Now, because Nvidia was already a $333 stock, if 2022 goes well, the metaverse continues to play out, this stock can be a $400 stock if the momentum continues. Now, again, specifically, if the stock was $400 and we picked a 300 strike price, our break-even price is $348. Now, if Nvidia stock ends at $400, well, you guys already know that you can again double your money. $400 minus $300 is $100. $100 divided by $48.75 is going to be a little bit more than double your money. Next stock I have is in the payments industry, boys. We know cash is trash. Say it with me while smashing that like button. Cash is trash. The adoption of digital payments is rapidly pushing cash or checks to the side. Maybe these physical forms of payments won't totally disappear anytime soon, but their use will almost certainly continue to decline. PayPal ranks as the top leader in digital payments, and the stock has had a tremendous pullback. However, the long-term prospects for the company remain really strong. PayPal has the most widely accepted online digital wallet. It's Venmo. Everyone Venmos each other, and it's gaining a lot of momentum, especially with Amazon.com beginning to accept Venmo as a payment in 2022. So let me show you exactly how I'm going to be buying Leap options on PayPal stock. PayPal is one of the most interesting stocks that I have on the list, and I saved it for last because you consistent watchers really deserve my best ideas. Now, with VRTX and Nvidia, both of those stocks were on the uptrend, but for PayPal, this stock is really becoming a value play. This stock I've had on my buy list for some time because it has a great growth story, but also just look at it. It's down 31%. This used to be a $279 stock, and now it's down about $100 from its peak. So I believe in 2022, if PayPal can execute, then this stock will again see a near peak price. Here we are. I'm going to show you how to get stupid rich, and I skipped the first 2 steps because I already know you guys are quick learners. Now, because the peak price for PayPal was $279, we can actually make a lot of money without needing PayPal to go back to $279. In fact, PayPal is a lot cheaper of a Leap option than the other 2 plays. If you take a look here, it's only $1,750 for the 220 call. Now, the break even is $237. So in this scenario, if PayPal was to go back to $255, which is still $25 below its peak price, then $255 minus the $220 strike is going to be $35. Now, $35 is double the $17 worth of premium that you have to pay. So in this example, you can make $3,500 on your $1,750 investment if PayPal goes back to $255 per share. For more ideas and a mini course coming soon, make sure to join the free email list below. Thanks for watching, and let's get stupid rich.